Welcome to the Bourbon Jerk. Thanks for the click. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're just checking us out for the first time, glad to have you here. The topic of today's video, my favorite whiskey so far in 2024. We're a little over halfway through the year now, and there's definitely been some outstanding whiskeys that I've got to try thus far. Now, we're obviously a smaller channel, so we don't have access to everything out there. So my list here, it's just that. It's my list. It's based on bottles that I've been able to obtain, whether it's from a local store, or visiting a distillery, or maybe purchasing online. These are my favorites so far this year. My rating system, it's not very complicated. There's no numbers involved. If you follow the channel, a few of the bottles on my list will come as no surprise to you, as they did hit elite on the Jerkometer. First bottle that I rated as elite in 2024 was Still Austin Blue Corn Bottled in Bond. This was actually one of the first bottles that I picked up this year. It's non-age stated, but since it's bottled in bond, we know that it's at least 4 years old. It's exactly 100 proof, and it's one of the most unique whiskeys that I've ever tasted. It's the first whiskey that I've ever tried with blue corn, and it kind of blew me away. Next on the list, it's the soft red wheat Rickhouse proof. Wow, say that 10 times fast. From Ben Holiday. My buddy Joel over at the Whiskey Rocks podcast sent me a sample of this a few months back, and I just friggin' loved it. Fortunately, I was able to hunt down a bottle for myself. It's got a 6-year age statement, and it comes in at 119.8 proof. Honey, graham cracker, vanilla, red fruit just explode on the palate and carry over to a super intense finish. Love this one. If you're a fan of wheated bourbons, you've absolutely got to try this. The next one is actually a single barrel pick from Nashville Barrel Company. Got quite a few of these over the past couple years, and they are consistently some of the best bourbons around. These are all sourced single barrels, but every one that I've tried has been exceptional. The one that's making my list here is actually a pick from a couple of my favorite WhiskeyTube channels, Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews and Stuff and Whiskey. This carries a 7-year age statement, and it comes in at 120.34 proof. It's barrel 3409. It's a rich, decadent bourbon, super saturated with flavors. This next one is a little bit off the wall. Completely different from anything out there that I've tried, and I'm talking about the Middle West Spirits Dark Pumpernickel Rye. This one is 124.48 proof. It's about 4 years old, 4-grain mash bill that includes the pumpernickel rye, soft red winter wheat, corn, and barley. And this is actually a single barrel pick, this time from Barrels for Hope. Now that pumpernickel seems to unlock some really nice notes of like pancakes with maple syrup and butter with just a touch of mint. It's got a long spicy finish. It's just a wild ride. Do yourself a favor and try one of these if you haven't done so already. I talked a bit about this next one in my last video about summer sippers, and I'm talking about the James E. Pepper Decanter Barrel Proof Bourbon. It's 105.4 proof, non-age stated, but on their website, it says it's a blend of bourbons aged 5.5 years. It's got the classic bourbon notes that I love, with just a little twist of a cream soda or a root beer to it. Solid oak presence, maybe some dark dried fruit notes in there as well. Surprisingly long, lingering finish, especially given the proof point. I feel like this bottle will be making a lot of different lists, including maybe best value bourbon at around $60. This last one might be a little bit of a sleeper, and I'm talking about the New Riff 2024 Silver Grove Bourbon. I picked this up at New Riff last month. It is distillery exclusive, but I didn't have to wait in any lines to get it. We bought it in a gift shop following a tour and a tasting. It's only 4 years old, but it was blended using barrels from just the top 2 floors of the Rickhouse. It's got the darkest color and highest proof I've seen on a New Riff bourbon. At 116.2 proof, it's absolutely killer. It's dark, rich, well-balanced, with just a bit of spiciness on the back end. I shared this with a couple of my buddies, and they agree that this is just a superbly put-together bourbon. So these are my top 6 whiskeys so far in 2024. You guys tried any of these? If so, what'd you think? Why don't you tell me what I should be looking for the second half of the year? Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and comment on the video. Also, check out our brand new Patreon page. There's a link in the description below. Till the next one, cheers. Stay jerky.